I want to feel.
I hate camping out.
Right, here goes!
Flame of fury!
Try
I
this.
never miss!
First strike! Infernal! We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest.
Wow, someone's feeling lively. I'll be saving today.
Now I can let loose!
Tectonic punch.
An astral art?
That's like you.
Shut him down!
In here.
You're finished!
Get away.
Hold nothing back!
Reload.
Here I come! Take it!
First aid.
I owe you one.
Arc shield.
Fang blast.
I'm ready for the next battle. We've reached our destination. I hate camping out.
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cislodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream. The snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Geez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Little help!
Rising Wyvern! I'm on!
In here! Glacial Spear! This is easy!
You're on! Here I come!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Escape! Rising Wyvern!
You're finished!
Thunder Field!
You're mine!
Reload! Do it!
Swallow Blade!
Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
We managed to pull through.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a Snake Eye and you were a Silver Sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
blazing sword okay?
A little.
Get lost!
You're mine! It's all done!
Armor won't
Save you! Try this!
Annihilation!
Infernal Torrent!
Do it!
Let that gel hide something. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that case.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Glad you have your use.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds. Forgive you!
Rising Wyvern! It's over! Swallow Blade! Try this!
Raging Cascade!
Infernal Torrent!
Here, let me help.
I'll take you all on!
Get the wind! Air thrust!
I'm free! What do you think you
Blade! Try this! Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Swallow Blade!
Here's the lightning conduct! Here's the
You're
healing
mine!
First aid!
I'm on a roll
You're
now.
mine! You're finished!
Take it! Into the shadows!
Rising Wyvern!
Air
Swallow
thrust!
Blade! Try this!
Astral energy!
Infernal Torrent!
We got the advantage!
Good. Just have to make sure we
Power
keep
is
Don't worry!
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it. The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you serious? No backing down!
Swallow Blade! Infernal Torrent! You're mine! You're
Is
finished!
it high? Just back it out again.
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! It's almost too strong!
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
Be my guest!
No complaints here!
Destruction! Take this! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing art.
Blow
You're
away!
mine!
First aid.
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered.
Little help.
Rising Wyvern! No escape!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious. Here.
You got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it. In here.
All yours! Swallow Blade!
Annihilation.
Take this! First strike! Swallow Blade!
Searing blade.
Destruction!
And I will. Now.
Astro Blades?
That's my cue.
You make
Shut him
quick
down.
work of us.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Felt fine not too long ago.
Take this! Take this! Slack! Time to let it rip! Take this! First strike! You're finished!
Now.
You're my ball!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I've used a bit too much healing.
can do!
Here's a healing arc! Lightning
Go!
Alright, it's Dion! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! Here I go! Mega right here!
Take this!
Let's get you
It's
off
over.
the way!
Rising Phoenix!
Here I go! More
Take
only
this.
getting strong! Lightning!
Slide. Try this!
Weak astral energy!
It's fine.
Do it!
You're finished!
Dion! Astral energy! Full throttle! There! Got Neo Force!
Here I
Mega
come.
Ray!
I'll work it out.
Lightning! Doom Force!
Take it up.
Eat this!
Take this!
Alex Storm!
Destruction!
Now!
Slide.
Burning! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right! Next one! An expert coming through!
Already on it!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Raging Cascade! Laser! Steel!
You're mine!
This could be useful.
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, the ceiling's not gonna come down on us, is it?
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay? It's not creepy!
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? We're finally here. Elda Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elda Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you all right, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own. An opponent like this should be easy.
Pieces! I'll end you! First strike!
Come and face me!
Sleep now. This will come in handy.
Mega Ray!
We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman
We
handle
are
it.
freaking invincible!
All yours!
Alvin and the others truly are strong.
What about me?
Take this! It's over!
Run you through!
Glacial Spear!
Here I come! You're finished! Roller blade! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're finished!
Take one!
Here I come! Now! Strike! Take this! Slash! Roller blade!
Glacial Spear!
Take this!
Do it!
Eat this!
Sleep now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
What's wrong? Huh?
Yes! So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he? Whew!
I hate camping out.
Why do you keep staring at...
All done. Come and eat.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Mm-hmm.
Just great.
That can't be.
Nice.
Very well.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Sheila.
Why are you thanking me?
Right, here goes! Fly! Crumble! I'm not done!
Shining Supernova! Raging Cascade!
No escape!
I'm only gonna stay rushing. You gotta jump for cover, okay?
Here I go! You're on! I'm not done!
Natural energy! More where that came from!
Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Phoenix!
Sealed! Let's get you all tucked away.
I owe you one.
Raging
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dana?
Not to a Renin, they don't.
Take this!
Here goes!
Destruction! I want you Swallow Blade!
Time!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Thunderfield!
Didn't even break a sweat.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Just great.
I guess... Yeah!
Great!
I won't forgive you!
Destruction! Try harder! Not again!
Dance in the wind!
No!
Sealed! Power of water!
Explosive ring!
Roar!
Crush!
Up and at 'em!
Destruction! Here I come! Swallow Blade! Crush! Rising Wyvern! Shut up!
Into the shadows!
You're mine! It's over! First strike! Destruction!
Here goes!
First strike! That's enough! Right, here goes! You're mine! First strike!
Oh, it's
Swallow Blade!
Thunderblade!
Dust to dust!
Blade! It's a duel of the arc!
Rising Phoenix!
Here goes!
Try this! It got fires!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Steel Force!
We did it!
This could be useful. You okay? You made a weird sound.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big